Hello friends, if you are appearing for the Cblr examination, we are bringing out a video in a series in which we are trying to will put forward to you some likely questions which may occur in this examination. These questions are based on the Customs Act, Customs Tariff Act and the other allied acts. This is going to be a series and we hope that you are going to be with us as we bring in the series for you. So to start with, let us first check out section 2 in which adjudicating authority has been defined. Section 2 primarily gives out the definitions which are relevant for the Customs Act. Now, one of the questions, while the examiner can ask you directly what is adjudicating authority, which is defined under section 2.1, but we suggest that one of the MCQs which would be more appropriate to be asked is what is excluded from adjudicating authority. This could be in form of a trick question because here we are focusing on asking what is excluded. Now, firstly, to answer this question, let us try to see what is the definition defined under section 2.1 for the adjudicating authority. Adjudicating authority means any authority which is competent to pass any order or decision under this act, but does not include the board, commissioner appeals, and appellate tribunal. That means three entities have been excluded from this, which are the board, commissioner appeals, and the appellate tribunal. Now, let us examine what are these three entities. For example, this board has been defined under section 2.6. Board means the central board of indirect taxes and customs, constituted under the central boards of the Revenue Act. And what does it do? It oversees the custom and indirect tax laws, and it focuses on revenue collection, trade facilitation, and legal compliance. So basically, it is the umbrella which focuses on the functioning of the Customs Act. Next is the appellate tribunal. Now, appellate tribunal means the Custom, Excise and Service Tax Appellate Tribunal, which is constituted under section 129 of by the central government and is also known as SESTAT. Now, one of the questions which can also appear in the examination is that they could ask you who constitutes the appellate tribunal. Appellate tribunal is constituted under section 129 by the central government. The appeals of the commissioner appeals will lie under this appellate tribunal. This could also be one of the questions which can be considered by the examiner. Next, the commissioner appeals. Commissioner appeals is the third entity which was not considered as an adjudicating authority. Under section 2.7a, commissioner appeals means a person appointed to be a commissioner of customs appeals under section 4.1 by the board. So, who appoints the commissioner appeals? It is constituted by the board. And what are the powers? The powers are defined under section 5.3. Under this, commissioner appeal shall not exercise the power and discharge the duties conferred or imposed on the officer of customs other than those specified in chapter 15, section 108 and section 110D. So primarily, commissioner appeals is bound to work under chapter 15, section 108 and section 110. Please remember that this is one of the entity which is not appropriated under the adjudicating authority as per the definition under section 2.1. Now let us just examine that what are these powers of the commissioner appeals. Section 108B basically gives it the power to summon persons to give evidence and produce documents. So it basically becomes a judicial, these are concerning the judicial powers of the commissioner appeals. Section 110(1)(d) primarily gives it the power that when the goods are seized which are in form of which are of gold in any form, then the proper officer may file an application to Commissioner Appeals to dispose of such goods in a manner as determined by the central government. So one of the questions could be that if the goods are in the form of the gold, then to whom the proper officer will make an application? Then the answer would be that the proper officer will have to make the application to Commissioner Appeals. Otherwise, in non-gold form, they have to appeal to the magistrate. Now the third powers is concerning the Commissioner Appeals is under chapter 15. Now chapter 15 is related to appeals and revisions. Under this, two sections are relevant. Section 128, appeals to Commissioner Appeals, and what is the procedure for when you are appealing to the Commissioner Appeals. So this is the Commissioner Appeals. These were the powers which are concerning the Commissioner power to Commissioner Appeals. So we hope that we have been able to pinpoint to you some questions based on the adjudicating authority, and if you find this interesting, many such questions are also covered under this book which we have brought out for you. This is the second edition of the Custom Broker Examination, a ready reckoner with Custom Act procedures. The first edition of the book was very well appreciated, and it has helped many candidates get through the Custom Broker Examination. This book is available on Amazon, and we are pretty sure that if you go through the book, it will be a one-step guide for you to cover almost the whole course. It is written in a clear and understandable manner, and the best part is that every topic covered here in this book has been covered in detail, and the potential questions have been distinctly highlighted. So we hope that if you go through this book, it will help you clear your examination in a very comprehensive way. Thank you for your time.